I can't believe what I did today. Something I thought I would never do is I'm trading in my iPhone 6 Plus for this Galaxy 21s. And it's about the same size. It might be exactly the same size, maybe a little thinner. And this Galaxy doesn't have the edge-to-edge screen, which, after looking at the reviews, it doesn't seem to be a problem. And I can actually use 5G technology that currently is not available in this country that I am staying in at the time, in the Balkans. So I plan on opening this thing with some scissors and seeing what it looks like. Now, as I attempt to open the box, I do notice something very obvious. My wife bought a Samsung last year, and the box is twice the size. So I'm curious to see if there's something missing in this. And I immediately notice right away there's a manual, very tiny manual. I'm not even sure it's called a manual. It might just be a warranty or something. And then there is this little cable. In fact, the cable itself doesn't come with anything. It's just a cable. And it looks like a USB-C as I pull it out. So no power adapter. There's not even a headset. Nothing in this thing. This is why the box is twice as small as my wife's. 9, I think, is what she has. So as I look at it, I see there's the SIM card on the bottom, or at least where it's supposed to go. So I will try to take out this little SIM card thingy, if you want to call it that, SIM card removing tool, and see what happens. There's something I did notice when I looked at the instructions. I did see it. This is supposed to hold 2 SIM cards. Well, that is definitely a bonus I did not know I was going to purchase. The SIM card itself, I have these big knobby fingers, but it does actually slide in pretty easy. There we go. And now it is there. I guess I will go ahead and try to turn it on. You may or not noticed I've already bought a case for it and had it ready to put on there so I don't do something stupid like drop it on the floor without a case. I also have a 2-year-old that likes to run around and grab things, so immediately I have to protect it. Now, it did show welcome as an English word, but I skipped part of it where it just cycles through several languages, so I hit the power button and brought it back on, and it went right to English. So now I'm going through all the little standard, I agree to everything, to give them all my personal information, give up a finger probably or something, but it does turn on pretty quick. And this one is the actual 256 gigs with the 8 megs of RAM. And I'm connecting it now to our network to see if there's any issues with it. The setup itself really only takes a few minutes. If you already have Wi-Fi set up, you already have a SIM card in there, it finds it fairly quickly. As you see, I turned it off and it came right back on. I actually skipped about 10 seconds to bring it right to this screen. But so far it's been pretty smooth. I'm not going to copy any apps or data. This is a brand new setup. Like I said, I have been using an iPhone for the last 7 years, but I'm trying something new here. My very first Samsung, and so far it's smooth. I actually have already used my face recognition, which is very quick, and I wear glasses, so if I take my glasses off, it doesn't work. It sees me as an imposter, so you might want to make more than one facial recognition profile so you can always get in your phone without putting in a ridiculously long password. And here's where I am putting in the face recognition. And I skipped my face so I can just be anonymous. And it already worked. So far, no issues with the setup. And I would say it was very easy. Now, it allows you to use the phone, and in the background, it's still downloading tons of stuff. But the speed of the phone is good. Of course, it's only as fast as either your cell phone data or the Wi-Fi you have on here, because here we don't have 5G, but I am curious to see how well it works. I did see today, as a matter of fact, someone using a 4G versus a 5G, and the 5G, when implemented, is about 100 times faster for downloading than 4G. And this guy used Gone with the Wind, a 4-hour movie. It took less than 2 minutes for it to download, and at 4G, it was less than 3%. So that just tells you the advantages of 5G. Well, I hope you like this little tutorial. I definitely recommend this Samsung 21S. Goodbye.